With 50 plus channels in my workspace, my Slack remains neat and organized. Even with multiple channels, how did I achieve this? Have you ever experienced the challenge of a growing workspace with numerous channels leading to missed conversations and a cluttered appearance? Discovered how I tackled this issue and cleaned up my workspace in this episode. Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Gaurav Yadav, a passionate Salesforce architect and multi-cloud specialist with over 10 years of experience in IT applications and software engineering. On my YouTube channel, I share valuable insights and tutorials on Salesforce and cloud technologies. Whether you are a Salesforce enthusiast or an experienced developer, you are in the right place. Each video is carefully crafted to provide a good understanding of Salesforce and its features. Let's get started. In this episode, we will dive into the world of Slack's different channels. We will explore the various types of channels available in Slack and guide you on creating the perfect channel suit for your needs. Channels are fundamental aspects of Slack, providing dedicated spaces for specific topics, projects, or teams, facilitating organized and productive conversations. The two primary types of channels in Slack are public and private. Let's take a closer look at public channels. Public channels are visible to everyone in your workspace, enabling seamless information sharing with the entire team. They promote transparency, engagement, and serve as ideal platforms for making announcements, sharing meeting notes, and providing project updates. Anyone with your workspace can search for public channels and join them, making it easy to discover and participate in discussions. Now let's explore private channels. Private channels are exclusively visible to members who have received specific invitations to join. They create a secure environment for discussing sensitive information or collaborating on projects with a carefully selected group of individuals. Unlike public channels, only invited members can be added to private channels. Private channels cannot be searched or accessed by individuals who are not members of channels, ensuring confidentiality and restricted access. Understanding the difference between public and private channels is vital for leveraging Slack's communications features effectively. Choosing the appropriate channel type plays a crucial role in organizing conversations effectively and involving the right people. I hope you are into your workspace. Now let's see how you can create a channel. There are multiple ways of creating a channel. Once you log in, your workspace will something look like this, and very first step to create a channel, or the very first way to create a channel, you will see a channel over here. Let me zoom in a little bit, and you click on here this toggle button. Here you will have an option of add channel. Click on this and it will ask you a option of create channel. You can click on this, create a new channel, and it will open up something like this. Here you can give the name of your channel like sample channel for demo, and next step, it will ask you whether you want to create this channel as a public channel or a private channel. I already told you about public channel is searchable by anyone in your workspace, and these public channels are for the general purpose topics and it doesn't contain any confidential information. And if you want to create a private channel or if you want to create a confidential channel that only the invited member be the part of those channels, then you should go with the option of the private channel. So here I am creating a public channel. Let me hit create. Steps are same for both public and private channel. Just the difference between both of these are the way of adding the people. In both type of channels, you can invite or add people from this window as soon as you will create the channel. Add people to your channel, but the difference in public channel is that is searchable and anyone can self join those public channels, but that is not going to case with the private channel. Someone from the channel need to add you in that private channel. Okay, so I am skipping for now because I don't have any other users in my workspace. I am the only one. Skip for now. And that's it, you do have created your channel. And if you want, you can add a description over here so that people can identify what this channel is about. So this is demo sample channel for YouTube video. Okay, so I'm giving a description like this, and as soon as you hit, your description will start coming up here. This is a demo sample channel for YouTube, and you can edit it because you are a channel owner. And once you created it, now you have skipped the step of add people. So other way of adding, or maybe if you want to later after some time you do want to add any people, so you can just browse your channel, and again multiple way of adding the people. You can click over here, this is add people button over here. You can click on add, it will prompt the same window. You can search anyone here in your workspace and you can add them. And the other option is simply you can just go to top right hand side corner. Let me zoom a little bit, and here you will see, and once you click on this one, it will open a pop-up like this, and you can add a people here, and it will again do a same pop-up. So that's the first way of creating the channel. Let me recap it. Once you are in your workspace, you will see over here channels, and in the channels you will see add channels. But it could be possible that you are having a lot of channels in your workspace already, and you will not be able to see this button, or this button is very at the very bottom. Very next way of adding a channel is just click over here and you see a create channel, and it will prompt the same window, and you can give your channel names. In the next, you can choose it. Do you want to create a private channel or a public channel? And then the third step is you can add people, or you can skip that. That is a totally optional step. And the fourth step is once you reach to your channel, you can give the description, and again that is an optional step. It's up to you, do you want to give a description or not. So this is the second way of creating the channel. Now the third way I can show you. Even from here you can browse all the channels, whatever channels you are having in your workspace. So it is showing a list of all the channels that you are having in your workspace. And I feel you have already noticed there is a create channel button over here, and there is a create channel button over here on top right hand side corner, one at the bottom and one at the top. And even you can search any type of channel. As I was saying, that public channels can be searchable and private channels cannot be, and you can search it that I do want to see on your all the public channels, exclude the channels that I am in. So I am not in this channel, so this is the public channel. I can just from there I can simply click view, and I'll see what this is about. And if I'm interested in this channel, I can just click on here join channel. If I go again back to my channels list, again here I can hit on join channels and join directly from here, and I can search only channels that are created by me, since this is my workspace and I do have created all the channels. So you will be able to see all the channels that are created by me. Now this is all about channels, how you can create the channel, when you can choose whether you want to create a public channel or a private channel, and how to add a people, and then how you can self-add yourself by organize, by searching all the channels, and then you can sort it by public or private channel. Definitely when you sort it by private channels will not be visible over here if you are not a member of that. These are the sections, these call it as a sections. This is the way of organizing your conversations. Let's say I do have organized my all the social conversations into my social section, all my priority channels into my priority sections, and all my teams in my teams section. Okay, so how you can create a section, you just simply go over here on the channel and you can click on create a section, and in fact it is possible from any section as well. So I can just simply create a section, and you can choose either from here. Let's say I do want to create an announcement. I do create a section. It is a section. Now how I can add this channel into this section. Again, either you can drag and drop simply, it will come over here, or you can click on the channel, and on click of the channel, once you click on the channel name, it will open up something like this, and it will show you currently where it is, in which section it is. So I can move from announcement to social, and from priority. It totally depends on you. So this is how you can create the section. Again, you will be having a lot of channels into a section. How you can organize it? You can always choose the option of show and sort. So here you can which channel do you want to show in this section? Only unread only. That's the way I organize. I do want to see only unread. And how do I want to sort those? The alphabetical. Now if you see, if I go somewhere else, let's say I click here, and now even the announcements are gone, because I do have organized. I do want to see only unread channels in this specific section. So it totally depends on you. How do you want to organize it's totally depend on your creativity. Let me go back again. Let me click on all, and now you will see in social I do have these, in announcement I do have these much, and even in my priority list I do have these much, even in my teams I do have these much. Now there are a lot of channels I do have. Sometimes it is very confusing, and once you want to or the start of the day, how you want to keep organizing your work daily. So, and sometimes you may miss the conversations as well, because there are a lot of channels. So the simplest way is come to the section, sort by only unread only, then it will show only the channels which are unread, and again those channels are sorted based on the alphabetical, most recent, and the priority. So that's it for today's video. We have learned about how to create the channel, how to organize those channels into the sections. So in upcoming episodes, we have an exciting lineup of topics to cover, including effective communication with Slack, harnessing the power of remind later feature, unleashing the potential of Canvas, mastering Slack search functionality, and last episode will be about hurdles. So stay tuned for these episodes, where we will provide detailed guidance for each of these subjects, and thank you for watching.